That reminds me of RuPaul.
Hi.
It's showtime. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our 8 to 10 focus for architecture.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you want to introduce yourself first, Jenna?
Sure. Hi, my name is Jenna. I live in Bologna. I've lived here for almost 4 years, and I'm originally from the Bahamas, which is an English-speaking country in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. And I think I told you I've been to Freeport.
You did tell me that, yes.
Yeah, when I worked on cruise ships, but the place where we actually docked, there was like nothing there. And it was one of our auction days, so I couldn't leave the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So I never got to explore Freeport.
Well, time to visit.
Yeah, but I think we stopped in Freeport, Nassau, and there was one other one that was like owned by the cruise line. Yeah. Okay. So no one was on the island unless we were on the island. Yeah. It was interesting.
Did you get to Nassau?
Yeah, we would port in Nassau. Okay. Then I would get to go off, and there was a Greek restaurant that I really liked, believe it or not. But they had amazing calamari, and I would go there sometimes just by myself to go eat calamari.
No, Nassau has some really good restaurants, actually. Quite a variety too. So.
Yeah. And we went one day with one of my colleagues. We went to see the Atlantis hotel and the casino and the aquarium they have at the bottom. That was fun. I liked the aquarium.
On the slide with the sharks.
Yeah, I didn't do that because it was like too expensive. We just walked around to see like everything. And I was really impressed because I think when you like in certain areas of the hotel, they have art. They have glass art from, oh my goodness, I just forgot his name. But he's a very famous glass artist from Seattle.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I don't know. I keep thinking Botticelli. That's Italian. That's not his name. Chihuly.
Oh,
there we go. Oh. Chihuly. He has a lot of art glass installments in Seattle because that's where he's from. But there were Chihulis in the Bahamas. It was great. And hi, Filippo from Rimini. I'll introduce myself. I'm Kendra. I'm from Seattle. I've lived and worked in Bologna for almost 2 years. And I work with Jenna at Bologna Mille. Yeah. Bologna Uno.
First. As it's called.
Yep. Bologna Mille. Great. But we have a special question today for everyone joining us. So introduce yourself and also tell us what's the most famous piece of architecture in your city. I don't know about you, Jenna, but I have one that's like
definitely
the symbol of Seattle.
Okay, tell us.
The Space Needle.
The Space Needle.
In Seattle, the Space Needle is like the symbol of Seattle, I would say. Yeah, it's really stands out on the skyline. The Space Needle. Maybe I can find a picture of the Space Needle. Do you have one? For Freeport?
Maybe on my island, really no. But in the capital, there's the Queen's Staircase. That's pretty famous for the Bahamas. Or there are forts that you can visit.
Okay.
With cannons and so that's quite interesting too.
Interesting. Yeah, that would be nice. I want to see the Queen's Staircase. That sounds cool. I found a picture of the Space Needle. Yeah. It's just like it's like a tower, but it's Seattle's tower. That's really nice. But for everyone watching, what's the most famous piece of architecture in your city? I know in Bologna, there's a lot. If you had to pick one, Jenna, what would you say for Bologna? The most famous one.
Oh, I suppose the towers.
The two towers. Yeah. I forgot about those two. When I was thinking of a list, yeah, probably the towers for Bologna. Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that one is sort of leaning makes it a bit more interesting.
I love, like, have you seen like some of the old pictures where the towers are just everywhere? Like there were towers all over Bologna.
Yeah. Seen that.
That was like the thing to do if you were rich.
Right.
But now there's only two.
Right.
Two
very
main ones.
prominent towers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and their location too. The way that there's just that main street that shows them. They're really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But for everyone else watching, tell us, in your city, what's the most famous piece of architecture? I know there's people watching. I can see you. Creepy, but not creepy. Trying to think of other ones in Seattle, actually. Probably another one other than the Space Needle. There's this big sign that is over a really old farmer's market called Pike Place Market. But the sign, I think, says farmer's market.
Okay.
It doesn't connect to Pike Place Market, even though that's what we call it. It just says like farmer's market. But a lot of people, when they go to Seattle, they take a picture in front of the light up sign in the background.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Could find a picture of that too. But we have an answer. You want to read it? I'm going to see.
Yeah. In Rimini, something from the Roman age, the Augustus Arch or the Tiberius Bridge. Okay, nice. Have you been to Rimini?
Yes. Yes. But just for the beach.
Right.
Here we go. This is see if I'll change it again. Can you see how it says Public Market Center?
Mm-hmm.
And then over there it says Farmers Market too. But lots of people take a picture with that in the background when they go to Seattle. Public Market Center. So not even Farmers Market. I was wrong. Too many chords. Okay. Francesco said, in Turin, we have a tour named Mole Antonelliana. Okay. So like a tour they do of the city. I have a Seattle fan. When I was a child, my favorite NBA team was Seattle Supersonics. Yeah, Seattle Supersonics was our NBA team. Not anymore, though. They were sold. But Phoenix, that would probably be in Arizona, not Seattle. The Phoenix Suns, because Phoenix is in Arizona. But Seattle Supersonics, Seattle. I think okay. So not a tour, but a tower.
Okay.
Okay. A tower. I've been to Turin. I don't remember the tower. Or maybe I saw it and I didn't realize that was the tower. No, I did see a tower. I lied. Have you been to Turin?
No, I've never been.
Yeah, I think. Remind me when you started working at Bologna Mille? May. Okay. Last year. The annual conference we had before this year was in Turin.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the only time I've been to Turin.
That was in December or?
December of 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we went to Palermo this year. Next year, who knows? Like before Turin was Naples.
Right. I remember some of the students. Sorry?
Which I'm sad I missed because it sounded really exciting, the Naples Naples one. But another day, another year. Yeah. All right. Should we take a look at our focus? Okay, so guys, today we have architecture. Want to read, Jenna?
Yeah, architecture. In this focus activity, describing architecture, passives, and presenting a structure.
Wonderful. So we're gonna start with the first slide and go ahead and answer the questions in the comments. Do you want to take turns reading the questions?
Yeah. So discuss the questions with a partner. First question, do you prefer modern architecture or older styles?
Number 2, has anything been built or renovated in your city recently?
Have you visited any famous buildings? Which ones?
And then the last question, what is your favorite building or structure? Why? Describe it to us. And then, hello, Antonella.
Hi.
Welcome. Yeah, go ahead and answer the questions in the comments. Type. Jenna, what about you, though? Do you prefer modern or older styles of architecture?
Yeah, I definitely prefer older styles more. But if someone has created a structure that is interesting and is modern, I can appreciate that too.
Yeah.
But
I
in
think
general,
I'm the same. Yeah, I think I prefer older styles of architecture, but I do like more modern, like interiors.
okay.
I like that mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I honestly, I don't know if nothing's been built, I don't think, in Bologna. But renovated, I'm not sure. Not been outside in a month.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been able to.
Only the grocery store. They've not renovated.
Built or renovated in your, I can't think, honestly, in Bologna, no, I don't know.
Like, I'm sure lots of things are like always being renovated, because you always see like the scaffolding outside, but it doesn't, like, I don't know what they're renovating. You could say the People Mover was built.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Some people have told me about that. I wouldn't have known if I didn't hear it from other students. But
yeah, I've seen it, but we have some answers. Okay.
Felipe says, I think I prefer modern architecture, but for example, I love the mix of older and modern styles in London.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix. Definitely an interesting mix. And Antonella, I don't say what I like because I think that it depends on the type of building. Maybe instead of I don't say, I won't say, or I can't say.
Yeah, I can't say what I like. Okay, good.
Yeah, sometimes it does depend on the building. I like some modern buildings. I like some older buildings. I do think, though, I prefer older buildings since I studied art history. So I like the history.
Yeah, behind them.
What else can I say? Because I live, Jenna, do you know where Palazzo Albergati is in Bologna?
Yeah.
I live next to it, and they have art. It's a museum now, and they do art exhibits in the palazzo, and it's so nice to walk, and like the art is always wonderful, but I get distracted by the ceilings because they loved to paint the ceilings in old palaces, and there's beautiful artwork just on the ceilings of the buildings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Love it. Okay. What about number 3 for you?
Yes, I visited quite a few famous buildings. I lived in Paris for 5 months as a part of my degree because I studied French. And so I saw a lot of famous buildings in Paris, like the Eiffel Tower. Besides that, I've been to lots of other big cities, like I've been to Madrid, I've been to London as well. So one of the most common things that I like to do when I go on holiday is sightsee. So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm the same. I've also, been to Madrid and London and what was the other one you said? Paris. So I've seen a lot of those really big, famous buildings. Ooh.
So Antonella says there are bad modern architecture and beautiful modern architecture like Mast, Bologna.
What's Mast?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. And careful, Antonella, there is, because architecture is uncountable. There's no architectures, just architecture. So there is bad modern architecture and beautiful modern architecture. But tell us, what's Mast? I don't know what Mast is. You think I should know, but I don't know.
No.
We live in Bologna. We should know.
But we don't know about Mast. Philippa says Rimini has been put upside down for the last few years, you can say. It's renovating from the city center to the beach. Okay.
Wow.
Maybe rather than put upside down, has been turned upside down in the last few years. Okay, wow. Yeah, I need to come and visit Rimini then, because it's been a long time.
Yeah, normally we say turn upside down. And Mast, it's in Speranza Street.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. I'd have to Google.
Have to see it. It's a museum.
Borgo Pinale. It is a museum. Why don't I know this?
Private foundation that organizes free exhibitions. Okay.
I'm Googling Mast Bologna. I've never, maybe because it's outside, because it's outside of the center. That's why. Okay, it's outside of the center, but it's I just saw a picture. It's a very modern looking building. Okay, Eliza says it's
very nice.
They suggest that we visit it. Okay, very nice. All right. I've never heard of it. I don't have a car, you guys, so I don't go outside of the center very much. Do you want to read this one?
Yeah. Many years ago, I visited the Asinelli Tower in Bologna, or Garisenda, one of the two.
Asinelli. Yeah, I think Asinelli is the one you can walk up to the top. Have you ever done it, Jenna?
Yeah, a few times.
I've only done it once. I went with my dad last year. He visited for Easter, and we decided him, me, and my stepmom.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
So Antonella says it is nice building as events. Okay, you can say it is nice.
It's a nice building and has events?
Yeah, it's a nice building and has events.
Good. Okay. Jenna, what would you say is your favorite building or structure?
Oh, that's difficult.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I really liked the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, but yeah, still not sure if it's my favorite. But it was nice getting the view from the top of the tower. Very iconic.
You went up it?
Yeah.
Okay. I never went up. I decided no, it's not worth my money. My friend, she recommended to instead go to the top of the Arc de Triomphe. But that day that we decided to go, there was a strike and they closed it. So we didn't get to go on top because when you go on top of the arch, you can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. And so there's really nice photos apparently, but we didn't go. That's fine. I don't need to.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember how much it cost because we walked up, but yeah, I don't remember how much it
How long
cost
did it
to go up
take
to
to
the
walk
tower.
up the Eiffel Tower?
Very long.
Yeah. I would be so tired after.
But a good workout. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure.
Analysis. I really like British museums in London. Yeah, I like. I went to see the Tate Modern. That was really, really interesting.
Ooh, Filippo is telling us my favorite building is CERN in Ginevra, but I've never been. You guys are teaching me things. I don't even know what this one is. I don't know this building.
No.
No. I personally really want to see the Taj Mahal.
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
I'd like to see the Taj Mahal. And also the cathedral in Barcelona. And I forget the name of it, but there was a house that Dali designed, or a building that he designed in Barcelona that I'd like to see too.
Yeah. Yeah, Barcelona is supposed to be really interesting for its architecture. Architecture.
Yeah, I need to go. I want to go to Barcelona. I've not been, not yet.
Me neither.
Well, should we look at the next slide? So, guys, we have a text for you all where we're going to find the passives, but we want to just review what passives are. Do you want to tell them, Jenna?
Yeah. So remember, the passive tense is formed with the verb be. It could be in the present, past, present perfect, a form of the verb be, and the past participle. Yeah. So when the object is the main focus of the sentence, we use the passive form.
So yeah, our subject, as I say with quotations, a form of to be in the past participle, as Jenna said. So see if you guys can find all of the passives and then tell us what tense they are. What tense of the passive are they? Tell us in the comments, and then you and I can read this, Jenna.
Yeah.
Maybe before we start, actually, I see some more comments. I'll read them.
Antonos says the ceiling or dome of the German parliament is very, very interesting.
And Elisa, my favorite building is Punta della Dogana in Venice because it's a very particular renovation of an ancient building made in a contemporary way. Interesting. Okay.
CERN is all underground. It's a ring of 27 kilometers.
I need to Google this too. What's CERN?
Very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So do you want to start reading?
Sure.
Maybe you can read like half and then I'll read the other half.
Yeah. Okay. Skyscraper. A unique commercial skyscraper is located at 20 Fenchurch Street in London's financial district. It was nicknamed the walkie-talkie because of its shape, but a few years ago it earned a different nickname. It was discovered that when sunlight shines onto the concave mirrored facade, it is reflected directly onto streets below the building.
Temperatures as high as 70 degrees Celsius have been observed during the summer, and properties along the street, as well as parked cars, have been damaged. After these events, the building was given the nicknames Walkie Scorchy, and Fry Scraper. In 2015, it was awarded the Carbuncle Cup for the worst new building in the UK. So guys, there are seven passives in this text. Find them and then tell us what tense, what type of passive.
Yeah, so write them in the comment section.
Yeah. Have you seen this? Because I've been to London, but I don't.
I don't remember this fry scraper, as they've called it. No.
Yeah. Actually, what I'm thinking in 2015, so it's not that old. It would have. So when I was there, it wasn't there.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've been to London. No, I haven't visited London since 2012, maybe was the last time.
Oh, yours was. Mine was longer. I went when I was 13, so it would have been 2004. Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some. Filippo guessed is located as one. Ooh, so this one actually, Filippo, is like a fake passive. I remember from teaching this. It's a pseudo passive. So that one's not a passive, sorry. But I think located works more as like an adjective, I think, in that sentence, not the passive.
Yeah.
And Antonella wants to know the meaning of fry scraper. So good question. They're making a joke, Antonella. To fry something is when you put it in oil to cook it. Okay. But it can also mean like to burn, depending on what you want to say. So they're making a joke with the word skyscraper. We call this a pun. It's a joke with words. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah. So it is a skyscraper, but because of the building structure, it actually ended up damaging cars, and so that's where the joke comes from.
Yeah, skyscraper. Just in the sense of walkie-scorchy. A walkie-talkie is like a machine where you can speak to different people. If you have a walkie-talkie and I have a walkie-talkie, we can talk to each other. And apparently the building has a walkie-talkie shape. It's a very strange shape. And so now they're changing talkie into scorchy. Scorch also means burn. Another pun.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that. A pun is a play on words. I like puns. Okay, so we got some answers. Was nicknamed.
Good.
And so you said past simple. Was discovered. Let's see.
Good.
Ding. Ding. Good. Which is past simple. Good. Is reflected. Great.
Good. Elisa says it was given. That should be one as well. Good.
Yeah, there's one before it. I think Filippo found it. Have been damaged is before.
Good.
Oh, and have been observed. Excuse me, there are two before it. Have been observed, have been damaged, and was given. And there's one more. They got it.
It was awarded.
Past simple. Past simple. Awesome. Good job, you guys. So we already talked about this. We're going to practice this. So can you guys fill in the blanks with the passives?
Shall I read the first one?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So number 1, the Sydney Opera House blank in 1973 put the verb open into the past simple passive.
We'll read them. So many of Italy's historic buildings, blank, to the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list. So use add in the present perfect passive.
And the Eiffel Tower, blank, in 1999, put not build into the past simple passive.
Oh, and we're already getting answers. They're fast. Okay. Elisa says was awarded. that was from the last one. Sorry, excuse me. Antonella's corrected herself. Was opened. Elisa said was opened. Filippo said was opened. Good. I was like, that's not the right verb. Was open. Good. Number 4, we had the Pyramid of Giza blank, a theme park. So using turn into in the negative, present perfect passive. And the last one, Jenna?
You read the Pyramid of Giza. The Empire State Building, blank as an antenna to contact aliens, not use in the present simple passive.
Great. And Filippo thinks number 2 have been added. Let's see. Yes, good job, Filippo. Yeah, sometimes people mix up because buildings, we have plural. So have, awesome. Have been added. Oh, goodness. Guys, you got to get speedier. Filippo's beating you.
Quicker.
He's going really fast. He has fast fingers. We'll see if we can get some more answers before we fill in the blank. Oh, I want to take a nap, but I won't take a nap.
No.
No, I don't. I try not to take naps because if I take a nap, sometimes it's difficult to sleep at night.
Yeah. Yeah, naps are one of those things that I feel like I could benefit from more because I don't tend to sleep a lot at night. So try it sometimes whenever I feel a bit tired in the afternoon, if I can.
Yeah, if you have time. The other problem is sometimes when I wake up from a nap, I feel more tired than when I went to sleep, which is really bad. So let's see. So Filippo said wasn't built. Great. And for 4,
hasn't been here.
Not quite, Filippo. Check number 4 again. Hasn't turned into is just normal present perfect, not present perfect passive. Dun, dun. Check that one. I'm going to hide it, let you think. Something different. But number 5, the Empire State Building isn't used, is correct. Yeah. But check number 4. Maybe Elisa or Antonella, anyone else watching can correct Filippo.
Yeah. You can start with the word has, and then after that, you need to add another verb.
Hasn't turned into. I'm still hiccuping all day. What is wrong with me? I have it.
You have it, yeah. I think you're supposed to drink it from the other side.
Like I should drink it the other way.
Yeah.
I've heard that helps hiccups. But these hiccups, so I have these weird, I don't know what to call them. I call them hiccups. Like it's a hiccup and a burp because there's only a couple of them. They're not like a real hiccup where it's hard to make them go away. It's like just 1 or 2 little like hiccup / burps, but they're not a burp. Just a little, and then they move on. So I invented a word, hiccup. But let's see. No one's giving us an answer, so I'm going to give it to you guys. So it's not hasn't turned into, but it hasn't been turned into. Because has been is the present perfect, and then turned into the passive, the past participle. But isn't used is correct for number 5.
Good.
Perfect. Okay. So we still have more time. Yay. So we're going to go back to this banner. We have the same thing, but of course, now there's like a bunch of questions. Filippo said 4. 4. And Elisa. Here, we'll go back to the slide. Oop, too far. So Eliza wasn't. Oh, she said oops. Okay. Because we had present perfect passive. So hasn't been, present perfect turned into the past participle for the passive. But we're going to look at another text and find the passives again and tell us the tense in the comments. So do you want to read again the first half?
First half, yeah. So a work in progress, the Chuo Shinkansen rail line will be built between the two major Japanese cities, Tokyo and Nagoya. The trains are expected to reach speeds of 505 kilometers per hour, which means a distance of 286 kilometers can be covered in only 40 minutes.
Oh my God. The train speed is increased through the use of through magnets, which reduce friction. Originally, this new rail system was projected to cost 40.6 billion euros, but because of the need to dig so many underground tunnels, the designers now say the project will be completed at a cost of 71.8 billion euros. Wow. Okay, guys. Well, let us know in the comments. Find the passives. There are 6 this time. Wink.
6 passive tenses.
6 passive tenses. Yeah. A friend of mine was talking about this because with the magnets, there is no friction. There is no rubbing. So it can like go as fast as it can.
Why?
Because there's no friction. But that would be so scary to me. Like,
yes, it would be.
How much control is there? I mean, how much control is there on a high-speed train with friction?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, here we go. Will be built. And Elisa said future. She's answering for him. Good. Great. What's next, guys? Would you want to ride this train, Jenna?
I'd let someone else do it before me and tell me how the experience was.
Tell me how it goes. Tell me how it goes. I would be curious. I think there's another. Hold on. Someone was telling me about a train like this, but I forget if it was this one or something else. Because I'm wondering if this has now been built.
Ooh, be interesting to do some research.
Yeah. Do you want to search that? Should I search that?
Yeah. The Chuo. I'll have a look.
Shinkansen. Shinkansen. That's what I'm going to say that word is. Chuo Shinkansen. Japanese is interesting to pronounce. And I love the other way to write it because obviously they don't use the alphabet like we do.
They're characters.
Yeah. So creating this, how do you? Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. But are expected. Good. Present simple. Can be covered. Is not present simple. What's can?
Yeah. Think like other words such as should, would, could. What do we call these verbs? They all follow the same structure in the passive.
And they're little helper verbs, but what kind? See if they can tell us before I give them the answer. What else? Did you find any information?
Oh, it's under construction.
It's under construction.
Yeah.
Okay, then I wonder what train this person was telling me about because they told me about a train that used magnets from one city to another and it was like really fast. But I don't remember who told me now. Was it Hal? I don't remember. But here, Antonella got it. It's a modal passive. Good, Eliza. It's a modal verb with can. Great. Good. Ooh. Modal, present, passive. Yeah, just modal passive. It's a modal passive. What about the next one? Did we get an answer yet? No.
No. Okay, guys.
What's next, guys?
The passives. You said there are 6, right?
Mm-hmm. So we have 3 more. Waiting. So I'm so eager, you guys. I'm just waiting for the yes. Is increased. Present simple. Yes.
Yeah.
2
good.
more. Present. Yeah. Good, Antonella. Awesome. 2 more. Good. Was projected. Eliza. Awesome. Which is simple past. Good, Filippo.
Mm-hmm.
And we need 1 more. Now I really want to know what train I heard someone talk about.
Do you like traveling by train?
I do like traveling by train. I like that it's a little more comfortable.
In a bus or
Yeah, than a bus, sometimes even than a plane. And you can like see more things than if you were on a plane.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's my favorite way of traveling.
Yeah. I might say the same thing. Yeah. But I do really like riding on the back of like Vespas or scooters.
Well,
I do really like that. But the person has to be like a really good driver. Else I get kind of nervous. But you guys got it. Will be completed, which is future passive. Great. Future passive. Will be completed. So we are going to jump to here to practice those a bit.
So architecture in your city, we can alternate the questions. So first questions, in your city, are there any work in progress? So something that's not completed yet. When are they going to be finished?
Number 2, which old buildings should be renovated? What could they be used as?
Are there any old buildings that should be demolished? Demolished meaning destroyed.
I'll put that. Demolished. Destroyed. Everyone can see that.
In your opinion.
Yeah.
Why?
And number 4, which structures do you think are masterpieces? Should they be preserved?
Which structures are eyesores? So an eyesore is a very ugly building.
So ugly it hurts.
Yeah, hurts my eyes is the idea.
Did you finish that sentence?
Yeah.
What could be? Okay. And 6, which buildings stand out in your city's skyline?
And what changes could be made to improve your city? What could be done to make your city better than it is now?
Yeah. So we definitely have a mix, everyone, of our different passives. Okay. We want you to answer these using the passive. So works in progress is present. Something is in progress. Should be renovated, could be used, should be. These are all our modals. Do you think our masterpiece? What, that? I think blank is a masterpiece. That you don't really use as a passive, but should be preserved. Yes, it should be. No, it shouldn't be, which is modal. Some of these are not passives. Could be done, modal. Yeah, mainly modals. And just to show everyone, a modal, where'd it go? Is structured like this. Do you want to read that, Jenna?
Yeah. So future modal passives, you've got the subject, then you've got will, could, should, can, plus be, plus the past participle. Okay.
Yeah, so could be used, could be done, should be destroyed, demolished. Go ahead and answer the questions in the comments. We don't have to answer all of them. If you want to pick one, that's fine, because we only have 5 minutes left. Also, feel free to ask us any last minute questions.
Maybe there's a word that you don't quite understand, or any questions that you have about the lesson.
I'll put that at the bottom. Ding. Ooh.
Okay, so Antonella says, I think there are many buildings that are unfinished, like in residential areas. I can imagine. Oh, you even got S.
I have a plural S.
Very useful.
It is useful. Elisa said, in my city, a new school is going to be completed. Awesome. That's a different way to use future. I think it will be finished before September. Don't forget the past participle of finish. It will be finished before September.
Good. Maybe the works in my city will be finished in the next 2 years. Okay. That's a long time.
That is a long time. And Filippo, do you mean I might say maybe the work in general.
Yeah.
In your city. Use it as a, because do we use work in a plural?
No.
Not very often. Because what? They say any works in progress. Personally, I never put work in a plural. So maybe it's like a British American thing.
Yeah, but I would say the work as well.
Work. Ooh, some good questions.
Can you tell me the difference between should be and could be? Okay, so if you say something should be done, it's your opinion. And if you say that something could be done, it is a possibility. Yeah, so for example, I might say people should be distancing themselves more in this period of time. That's my opinion. That's the opinion of many people. Whereas could be, I don't know, I haven't been outside yet. It could be raining. It could be sunny. I don't know.
It's a possibility. Yeah. Good question, Enrico. Wonderful. Great. So keep answering those questions, you guys. Also ask us any questions you might have, because we're going to wrap up. We're going to finish in about 2 minutes. So let us know. Also, if you ever have more questions, English questions, I'm sure you know already, but the Myes SOS English Facebook page, you can ask a question and one of the teachers will respond to you. Antonella gave us an answer.
Okay, you can say in the outskirts of the city, there are many old factories. Many old factory buildings that could be demolished.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so careful. We say the outskirts to say outside of the city.
Yeah, or even just outside of the city, if you want to say too.
As well. Elisa says, yes, there are different industrial buildings, remember the S, that now are abandoned. You've got a perfect drawing there. They should demolish or renovate them. It's more than one. Okay, good.
Yeah, you could also say they should be demolished or renovated if you want to use the passive. Demolished or renovated. you want to use a passive form, Eliza, you could say this. Great, you guys. Well, I just noticed it's 4:50. So if you want to stick around, there's another 8 to 10 focus in 10 minutes. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
Evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Afternoon, evening. It's a weird time.